Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. Today we're diving into something super useful, Greek numbers. Understanding numbers is essential for daily communication. You need them to tell the time, handle money, place orders, ask for prices, give your phone number, count people and items. They're everywhere. Being able to use numbers will help you feel more confident in your day-to-day activities. Learning the numbers builds a strong foundation for grammar, especially as you start seeing how they're used in sentences combined with other words. We'll be learning the cardinal numbers, that is, numbers used for counting like 1, 2, 3, and so on, from units to millions. By the end of this video, you will know how to count in Greek, and also you will understand how to use these numbers in real-life situations. We will learn the basic vocabulary, make combinations, practice reading random numbers, and see some real-life examples. In Greek, most words that represent numbers are considered adjectives. Adjectives have inflected types according to gender, number, and grammatical case. The gender of the adjective matches the gender of the noun it describes. We have discussed this in Lesson 5. The numbers above 12 are formed by combining units, tens, hundreds, thousands, millions. You get the idea. Most cardinal numbers, despite being categorized as adjectives, don't have inflected types. They are invariable. Inflected types have the numbers 1, 3, 4, the hundreds from 200 to 900, the number 1000, the million, billion, etc. And they follow patterns. And the reality is that we don't use large numbers often. So among the variables, we will focus on the inflected types of the numerals 1, 3, and 4. These are the most important because the same types are also used when forming other numbers like 21, 23, 24, 31, etc. When we are counting, we use the neuter type of the numerals. For the numbers that have two words, the first is used mostly in casual speech and the second, gray-colored, in writing. Let's start counting and don't forget to check the notes on the slides for the details. Keep active in the lesson, reading and repeating the words and phrases with me. Μηδέν, ένα, δύο, τρία, τέσσερα, πέντε, έξι, εφτά, οχτώ, εννιά, δέκα, έντεκα, δώδεκα, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. The number 1000 is χίλια, and it is an adjective. The word for the thousand is a feminine noun, η χιλιάδα in the singular and χιλιάδες in the plural. When counting thousands, we use the word χιλιάδες. For example, 2.000, 3.000, 4.000, 10.000, 100.000, and so on. Other numbers. Εκατομμύριο, δισεκατομμύριο, Τρισεκατομμύριο. Μισό. Ενάμισης, μιάμιση, ενάμιση. Now let's start combining numbers. I will give examples of the basic patterns and the rest of the numbers are formed in a similar way. The numbers from 13 to 19 are written as one word. For example, 13, 14, 15, and so on. The numbers from 21 and over are written as separate words, without a hyphen. For example, 21, 22, 23, and so on. When we combine the number 100 with other numbers, we use the type 100. For example, 101, 102, 103, and so on. In speech, some two-word numbers may sound like one word. This is because we tend to say the second without a pause after the first, especially the numbers combining tens and units. Let's read some random numbers. I will use a more natural tempo to demonstrate a rhythm. 2025 35.769 152.374 2.415.678. Now let's focus on the inflected types of the numbers 1, 3, and 4. In the next slide, you will find a summary of their inflected types. Pause the video to read the notes. When we combine numerical adjectives with nouns, the gender, grammatical number, and case are in agreement. For example, ένας μήνας, μία μέρα, ένα λεπτό. Greek words have a stem that doesn't change and a suffix. To form the inflected types, we change the suffix. As a beginner, always pay attention to the genders, the grammatical number, and the suffixes. It is essential to master the articles and the personal pronouns. If needed, review the relevant lessons 4 and 5 until you have them at your fingertips. In the examples that follow, I have highlighted the suffixes in orange. Οι τρεις αδελφοί. Των τριών αδελφών. Τους τρεις αδελφούς. Οι τρεις ώρες. Των τριών ωρών. Τις τρεις ώρες. Τα τρία παιδιά. Των τριών παιδιών. Τα τρία παιδιά. Here is an example with a numeral that doesn't have inflected types. Οι δύο αδελφές. Των δύο αδελφών. Τις δύο αδελφές. The invariable numerals don't change no matter what gender or case is the noun. Finally, let's see an example with a numeral that behaves as a noun. The word for the thousands, χιλιάδες, which is a feminine gender noun. Των 5.000 ευρώ. Των 3.000 αντρών. In the previous two examples, the grammatical numbering case between the numeral and the noun it quantifies are in agreement, but the gender isn't. Other examples. Πόσων χρονών είσαι? Είμαι 33 χρονών. Πότε γεννήθηκες? Το 1992. Πόσο κάνει? €30 και 57 λεπτά. Examples with halves. 1,5 χρόνος. 1,5 ώρα. 1,5 πορτοκάλι. 2,5 κιλά. 3,5 ώρες. Δώσε μου μισό μήλο. Sometimes we say a number twice to separate groups of people or things. For example, μπείτε ένας-ένας. Καθίστε δυο-δυο. That was all for today. I will teach the ordinal numbers in a separate lesson. Now learn the vocabulary and practice with numbers. Try the year you were born, your phone number, any number. Say it in Greek. If you learned something useful, don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.